Hi, this is a video response to Mike, theApologeticfront's, I believe is his username. As you probably know, I don't like smartasses, and so if you're a smartass, I will take issue with you. The beginning of your argument is already addressed by Scott Theoretical Bullshit, and the link is right down here. Please check out his video. I think he does a pretty good job in explaining the problem with circular reasoning on both sides of the argument. His point is that, yes, we both have axioms, and it's not so much that we don't allow Christians to use circular reasoning, but we want you to admit that if circular reasoning is the best argument you have, just admit it, and we can move on from there. Circular reasoning is not a fallacy if that's exactly what we asked. We're asking, what's your best argument? And if your best argument is circular reasoning, fine. We'll leave it at that. The problem is when you claim that circular reasoning is not circular reasoning, or circular reasoning is okay when it's not. As long as you're honest about what your argument is, you could use pretty much anything. Now, I was gonna write a more elaborate argument in response to these little questions you brought up in your response to Charles, but now I realize I don't have to. Because why? You admitted at the end of the video. Wow. You actually said that the burden of proof is on us to show that your epistemology is not possible. Okay, you want to play this game? If the burden of proof is on us to show that if God exists, he could have revealed himself to you in a way that you could know for certain is not true, then similarly, you have to take this on your own. You have to prove to us why we cannot simply say that we can trust our senses because we can trust our senses. We have no problem admitting that we trust our senses on circular reasoning or axioms. That is basically our weltanschauung, which is that our senses are the only thing we can trust. If I were to ask you why your brain isn't in a vat, I don't think you'd give me a satisfying answer either. So this is where the standoff is. I'm going to ask you if you can prove to me why we as secularists or atheists cannot trust our senses and reasoning faculties. And I will predict you're never going to prove it to me, because whatever you're going to do, I'm going to deny it. And that's exactly what's going to happen if I did it to you. If I could show you why I believe revelational epistemology is unacceptable, you're just going to say, sorry, that's not good enough, it's still good enough for me. So that's the end of the argument. If you admit you're using circular reasoning, fine, and if we do, fine. But don't ask for more than you can offer, and don't claim your argument is more than it is. Thank you.